In the middle of flyover country, it's hard to remain grounded. But the eye in the sky can also uncover the foundation of something special. A hidden gem, or more precisely, a diamond.
I played a lot of ball as a youngster and teenager here.
25, 30 kids would show up here and we'd play World Cup and 500 and just various games.
In 1958, this field became the de facto center of the town of Center, a small community just northeast of Salem, South Dakota, where the game meant something to everyone.
We'd drive out here for either a Tuesday or Thursday night. There was doubleheader ball games here, and this was the place to be. There would be cars all around.
This was kind of like Christmas twice a week.
It was just a thing to do, you know. I don't care what type of farming you were doing then. If it was milking cows or doing field work, everything shut down, you know, Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Whether it was baseball or softball, the familiar sounds of summer resonated throughout the community. But like most childhood memories, they soon faded away, with time putting this diamond back in the rough.
The first generation that played here, obviously we all age, and then the baby boomers generation played here, and then fewer farms, fewer people moved away, and so the numbers just fell off.
Years became decades. Until one day, with a little faith, those that yearned for the good old days decided it was well past time to revive America's pastime.
There was a group of us that came up here and said, you know, maybe we can redo this. Maybe we can get some ball games going again.
There was a few of us that kind of went off the deep end and let's go all the way and fix it up. And so it was part of the church's 125th anniversary. And that's really what, in my mind anyway, what spearheaded the rebuild.
In late 2004, all of the old ball players became cleanup hitters, with nostalgia being the true heart of this order.
It was a no-brainer. Yeah, had to be involved because this was my history.
First we took it all down, everything but the concession stand, all the fences, the lights, and we had to grade because the field had quite a slope to the east, and we tried to remove as much as that we could with some earth-moving equipment.
With some assistance from the local church and a lineup of volunteers, the field has been revived, and so is the spirit that once encapsulated a simpler time.
Church was always a big part, and of course ball was too, so that made it a lot more close-knit community, I guess. So.
It just brought back all of the camaraderie and dealing with your fellow neighbors.
To see the love that these guys have for the game, and we're trying to pass it on to that next generation. It's really amazing to see the dedication of these fellows. It would have been so easy a number of years ago to say, well, we just don't have enough warm bodies anymore. Let's just, it's a nice memory, but let's just let it go.
Well, we didn't want to see it die.
Rest assured, there's still plenty of life left, both in this field and in those that surround it. The kids that step on this grass today will soon be fathers and grandfathers themselves, reflecting on their time when all they needed was a place to play. A diamond, a crowning jewel, whose shine will always persevere.
You just can't help but being uplifted by this facility, and so that's kind of what drives everybody to say, though, let's not let it go to weeds. Let's keep it up, and so we're gonna do our best to do that.
We're not going to last forever, our age group, you know, and but the young guys have got to take over. That's what's got to happen.
See them kids walk in here and look back to their teammates and go, wow, this is unbelievable. And that's what inspires me to go on when they see the kids and just the joy of the opportunity to come out here and play. That's unique.
And joined now by David Brown. And Brownie, they are obviously very proud, rightfully proud of this field in this community, but they also take time to kind of remember the people that helped preserve it, right?
They have. You heard from Daryl and Denny Pearson in the story. Their nephew Orrin was actually a big softball coach in the area for a long time. Unfortunately, Orrin passed away due to a farming accident in 2011, but there is a plaque at the field. When they started renovating it, they wanted to make sure they remembered Orrin, and so there is a plaque that remembers all the contributions that he made.
All right, and they've been doing renovations since what, 2004 you said, and they're still making improvements. Why?
Yeah, because the ballpark keeps growing in stature. They're going to add permanent bathrooms to the site, and in tournaments past, they've had to, rent porta potties, but they're going to put permanent bathrooms on the site. And then the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, their youth baseball league, they're going to hold a tournament there in the summer of 2021. So the ballpark keeps growing, and it gives reason to keep that ballpark pristine.
All right, and if you go to Salem, South Dakota, just off the interstate, and go just north of there a little bit, that's Center, South Dakota.
Just
right?
a little northeast, you saw basically the entire town in the story. It's the church and the ballpark, but it's really, really cool to see how they fixed it up and kind of revived baseball in the middle of South Dakota.
All right, thanks a lot, David Brown.